Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills. Super excited to be in the building. Yes, and yay. So hello to Clubhouse, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. We are literally everywhere, and I am looking down to make sure that everybody is in place. So, yes, we're going to be with you all in just a moment. We want to make sure that you are putting your friends, calling your friends, getting your friends in the building, no matter what platform you're on. If you are on And so, yes. Okay. So today we're going to talk about leverage. And I just want to take a moment to introduce myself. I am Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills, and I'm super excited to be here with you. I really help Christian women entrepreneurs to use their knowledge and expertise to make money online. So, also, I am going to be reading to you from one of my books. It is called TV Time. Fun fact is that I spent many, many, many years in the PR space. I'm kind of still in the PR space. Honestly, I just don't do PR for a lot of different people because what I found is that everybody may or may not ever get on the news. So I love to put publicity in your own hands because now we have such amazing tools like Clubhouse, Facebook, all the things, right? All the things. And you're able to take it and run with it. So I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about that. And just to let you know, I have over 24 years of experience in the public relations field. In addition, I have a PR degree. That means I spent 4 years studying public relations. In addition, I've done my own PR. So if you want to know how I've been booked and busy and done all the things, then that is how. And if you want to know, seriously, about my clients, about people I've been able to get on the news, all the stuff. But for me, visibility plus credibility equals cash. So being on the news is one thing, but taking that to the next level and getting paid to do what you do, media or social media, whether it's online, offline, all types of media, it's just about getting to the money, right? Getting to money. Because I believe that when you have money, then you're able to do anything you want to do. So let's start. Today we're going to talk about secret number 7. Secret number 7. And hello, everyone, near and far. I see you guys. So leverage. Leverage is one of my favorite words. My definition of it is expansion. When you leverage something, you don't just use it for what it is. You take it and you figure out all the ways to maximize it. This is where you can use creativity. There are innumerable ways you can grow your business and brand just by using the power of leverage. Being interviewed is something you can leverage because you can use it for marketing. It can lead you to a multitude of clients because not only does your current audience see you in a new light, but the new audience that you tap into during the interview has the potential to become clients. Questions that you need to be ready to answer on TV. I want you to be fully prepared for your interview. So I wanted to include some questions that would be great for you to practice answering. While you role play, remember that you want to answer the questions from the standpoint of your expertise. Don't oversell or brag, but do show that you're an expert in your field. So here we go. And y'all might want to write these questions down. Or if you want the book, definitely get the book because we have been spending time talking about these different things. So I want to make sure that you know how to really utilize the media and leverage it. So the first question is, why is blank important? Meaning, why is the thing that you want to be featured on the news? Why is that important? Why should we care? Yes, I believe that you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. You're connected to me, so I believe you're dope. But everybody doesn't believe that. They don't even know who you are. That's the truth of the whole matter. They don't know who you are, why you are, how you are, where you are. So why is blank important? who is most affected by blank. When we're talking about the media, they want to know who is most affected by blank. Whatever you are producing or pitching to the media, you want to know who is affected by blank. So, whatever that thing is. So, for example, if you have a book or if you have a project or if you have an event, who is most affected by this event? Who is most affected by what you want to share on the news? And then, can you tell me more about blank? Can you tell me more about blank? What is it that you are doing? Who are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? Can you tell me more about it? Don't just give me the little, the little stuff that you're going to tell everybody. The media wants the inside scoop. As you practice, you will be able to learn how to leverage your answers into being what puts you in the best light. For example, I would answer the question, why is visibility important? By saying, as a visibility coach, I teach my clients that visibility is important because the more visible they are, the more money they make. You may also be asked questions that are designed to evoke emotion, such as, how did you feel when you saw blank happen for the first time? When you helped blank, what was your first impression? So you have to start having answers for these things, because guess what? Everybody can't talk off the cuff. I can talk off the cuff. I'm very gifted at that. But everybody can't do that. Some people have to be prepared. And if they're not prepared, it's going to mess them up. So when we think about these things, we want to think about the fact that when you are on media, specifically television, you have about 2 minutes, right? And that's going to be you answering the questions and the interviewer asking these questions. So you want to be able to show up, sparkle, and shine in the best light possible. So you want to practice questions. The questions you are asked truly depends on the type of show you're being interviewed on. But know that the interviewer is going to ask questions that are created to get the best response. Many times, they may even ask you to send questions to them. When that happens, it's great because you can design the specific questions that allow you to speak the most about what you are sharing. Some examples I have used in the past when asked to do that are, what is blank about? What is whatever, my product, my service, my book, what is this about? Who would benefit from blank? Who would benefit from reading your book? Who would benefit for coming to your event? Who would benefit from being partnered with you? Who would benefit? Another thing you need to know about questions is that if you don't feel comfortable answering the question, you don't have to. Or you can flip it to be the one that you are comfortable answering. And in my book, I have something that specifically is for the people who have the book, and you can go and get the book and see some of the things I have. They're bonus materials. So this is the leverage part. So if you've not been taking notes so far, you want to take notes right here. I promise you. This is ooey gooey, juicy, yumminess. This is what, like, even in the book, I tell y'all that for me, these are the things that publicists will kill me for, because I'm telling you all the juice of what we do. So how to turn those as seen on tags into cash. And so as seen on tag is something that you see. Like if you go to somebody's website, even my website, you'll see as seen on CBS, as seen on NBC, as seen on Fox, as seen on wherever. So those are as seen on tags. So when you complete your interview, you're now able to say you've been on XYZ. And you can begin using their logos in your brand. How does that turn into cash? Visibility plus credibility equals cash. Y'all hear me say this a million times. Visibility plus credibility equals cash. People want to hire experts. And as already stated in this book, experts are people who have been on the news. Because you have shown your expertise, people will want you to come and do what it is that you've done in your business. They believe you are not a credible source. The more you show up in your credibility on various news interviews, then you can say you are indeed a credible source. In fact, you don't have to say it because they can see for themselves by turning on the television. As well, since appearing on TV, you are afforded the opportunity to explain to them each of your new features. The great thing is that you are creating a log of media appearances and can leverage them to allow people to see how phenomenal you are at what you do in your business. Those tags that you are now collecting will be able to say they vouch for you. People don't just allow others on their stations. You who have not been proven to be successful. You are not a part of the media team because you have become a trusted, you are not a part of the media team because you have become a trusted expert. One of my favorite parts of this is that as long as you have been an affiliate at the affiliate, then you've been on the station. That is amazing. I'm going to say that again because I need y'all to understand. As long as you have been on the affiliate, whether the affiliate is in Greensboro, North Carolina, whether it's in Timbuktu, wherever the affiliate is, because you've been on the affiliate, you can now say that you are featured on CBS, NBC, ABC. That is amazing. So you can leverage that. We're all talking about leverage today. Although we're talking about specifically about television, please keep this information in mind for radio, blogs, and podcasts as well. So if you've been on radio, blogs, podcasts, this is all important. You can still leverage it. How to create an electronic press kit. Now we're getting into the digs of what PR is, because the electronic press kit is how you have collected your information on the media. An electronic press kit is a combination of the media on which you've appeared. You want to make sure you are uploading the links and clips made available to you. Many shows will be glad to send you your appearance after you've been on their station. You also want to be sure your press release is featured inside of your EPK. In addition to some amazing photographs, including the headshot that was taken by your professional photographer, because we all need a headshot, hello. Another element of the EPK is that you must get your bio written. Your bio is an important aspect of the work that you do. You want to have bios of different lengths for varying opportunities. Sometimes you'll need an extensive bio. Other times you may need one that's less than 100 words. Have the various lengths available and at your immediate disposal. It's also amazing when you have some questions already written and included in the EPK for interviews. That way, interviewers have you helping them to do their job, and they don't have to work as hard. Y'all listen, I'm telling you, this is juice. I had to pay to get this knowledge, okay? So interviewers want you to already do a lot of the legwork. That way they don't have to worry about it because interviewers are busy. So the person who gets the information to the media source and gets it more complete, like some media sources have just printed exactly what I wrote because I know how to write well. So they printed exactly what I wrote. So therefore, they didn't have to do no extra work. Okay. Anytime you can help a reporter, you are going to be a trusted resource and one who is asked to return time and time again. That is what TV magic is made of. I'm telling y'all how to be experts in your space, honey. I'm telling it to you today, how you can be an expert in your space, how you can get your brand and your business on television. The more people see you, visibility plus credibility equals cash. So the more visible you are, again, the more credible you become, the more cash you make. I have a good girlfriend who now is a featured expert on like Fox News all the time. She has taken her brand and leveraged it. And I know her very well. And every time I see her, I'm like, go girl, because I understand the bigger picture for what she's doing. And when you have a bigger picture for that, you're able to take it to the next level. You will also be able to house your EPK on your website and create a specific site for the EPK if you choose. The main thing is to make it easy to access and download from, so that if somebody wants to interview you or hire you for a speaking engagement, the EPK is ready to go. That's the thing. People don't have a lot of time. So you want to make their job as easy as possible. How to keep building your interview skills. Just because you landed that first interview does not mean your work is done. In fact, the work has just started. What I mean here is that you must keep practicing. Practice makes perfect. And it also helps you always to be ready. You never know when a news media outlet is going to be ready for you to show up and sign. And because you have continued to build a relationship with them, they have your information readily available to them and they have you on standby. Additionally, you can gain more practice for your interviewing skills by going to such places as Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a great resource I utilized in my past that has helped me to become a better interviewee and speaker. The main thing I've learned to do at Toastmasters is to speak very succinctly. I also love the fact that they have something called table topics, where you can learn how to talk quickly about a specific topic. It was there that some of my great sound bites were created and delivered. I've also been a table topic champ. Listen, your girl is good in table topics. I don't play. When people ask me questions, I don't go on and on and on to the break of dawn where people don't know what I'm talking about. I am able to very succinctly answer their question because I've done this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So I've done this in a space specifically in Toastmasters, shouts out to them, where I've been able to just practice my table topics, which you don't know the topic. They throw you the topic and you have to speak on it. So that means that I'm always learning. School is never out for the pro. So that when people come to me and want me to share how I am going to be able to expound on a topic, then I'm able to do just that. Another thing I recommend for you to do is to go live. You can broadcast your live stream, which gives you great practice on how to speak in a way that people want to listen as you practice your pitch. You have a captive audience, and you can take the opportunity to the next level by inviting someone to interview you during the broadcast. Like if I wanted to, I could do, which I might do, y'all might see that soon, where somebody is just merely interviewing me. So they're getting that out. So if I wanted to practice, if I know already how to be on the media, then I would have somebody interview me in live stream in front of, whether it be Clubhouse, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is. Then you want that to happen so that somebody can really get it out of you. And I would not even ask them for the questions beforehand. You come on my podcast, you're not getting the questions because it's more conversational. But it's going to be something in which you definitely can practice what you're saying, and you definitely can be in the space of what it is that you're doing. So, yet another resource I highly recommend, and I talk about in the book. Again, I'm reading y'all from TV time, but I'm going back and forth because I'm knowledgeable about the subject. I graduated with a whole degree, and I've definitely worked for ministers, nonprofits, for-profits, entertainers, influencers, everybody, a lot of people. So yes. So yet another resource I highly recommend is being interviewed on a podcast. Even though it's not something that you'll be available to you offline, podcasts allow your voice to be heard. Anytime you want to have your voice heard and you are able, it's great because it will enable you to practice. And you should always be practicing for that next best interview. Those are just a few of the ways in which I personally stay up to date and practice my messages. Those resources have worked wonders for my business and my brand. So I want to recap, and I'm super excited that all y'all have spent time with me today. Yes. So this is about how to leverage the media, because the media can be your friend, child. Listen, I've been featured in over 100 different publications. I also have been seen myself on various media outlets. One of my claims to fame is that BET reached out to me and asked me, can they use my content? It's like, yes and amen, you sure can. So I've been featured on BET. I've been featured, lots of places. So I know what I'm talking about. And not only that, I've been able to feature my clients as well. So the first thing I want to tell y'all is that questions that you need to be ready to answer on TV. There were specific questions that I went over that you need to be ready to answer on television, because when it's a whole different thing, child, when you're trying to get on TV and they're like, okay, you don't know what to say and how to say it, you better open your mouth. And you can't be stunned. Some people don't do well on TV. Some people don't, because you can see if somebody's stunned on a podcast or on radio, you can't really see it because, of course, it's audio. But if somebody's on video and they don't produce a great show, if they don't project in a great way, then you're going to know. So that's why I believe that you should have a mix in your media between podcasts and also radio and also television so that you can practice this. That's why live streaming is so important, not only for the audio, which is great on Clubhouse, but also for the visual too. So you can know what attracts people. You can know how you look. You can look back and see your face, your hand movements. I am a hand talker, so you're going to always see my hands move. That's just who I am. So then we talked about how to turn those as seen on tags into cash. Cash is my favorite word if you ain't know. Then the other thing we talked about is visibility plus credibility equals cash. Then we talked about how to create an electronic press kit or an EPK. Then we talked about how to keep building your interview skills. Yes, darling, you got to keep building it. So that's what we talked about today. I know there was a lot of information. I really am excited about helping people to increase their visibility, credibility, and cash. So what I want you to do is to go to workwithstevie.com, workwithstevie.com, so that you can get a complimentary masterclass on how to further take your knowledge and expertise and make it visible, credible, and create more money in your business. It is very important that you're doing that because without visibility, there is no cash. Without credibility, there's no cash, specifically online. And that's where I play. I play with the people online. So therefore, if somebody does not know you, it's very hard to get money from them because you've not established your visibility and your credibility. But I got you covered. Go to workwithstevie.com. Make sure that you access that complimentary masterclass. And that's what I got for y'all. If you are just now getting here, no worries. Make sure you go get the replay, child, because it is going to be the bomb. This is a good class, if I say so myself. So if you have any questions for me, definitely you understand how to reach me. But the greatest space to reach me is at workwithstevie.com. Workwithstevie.com. As I always end everything I do, I say, make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. Bye for now.